How you doing, Jeff?
So I don't know if this is working or
All
how,
right. I
but
never know if it's me.
no, my headset screwed up yesterday morning and it's screwing up now.
Okay. How are you been?
I can't hear you. I'll put it back.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you now. You've gone black. You've gone dark.
Oh,
There we go.
good.
I hear some.
Yeah, okay. You should be able to hear me now. I tried switching back to the headset. It didn't work.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
It's always a mystery when I log in, what's going to work and what's not going to work.
I
You
know
can't hear me.
John, I know John pinged the Google folks.
Okay.
Um, so
But yeah, the last update from him is they were still working to get all the lawyer approvals.
yeah, I also did not see a response from them. I think what we may do is, since this is just a work stream, we
Hmm.
may update the AMC spec, merge everything in, and then put all future work in the main group.
Okay.
Just
What
declare
is
one,
the horror management group or?
yeah, just declare 1.1 done and
Yeah, he signed off on the last bit of changes last time we met. There was a couple of wordsmithing things that I haven't done since the last meeting. I was kind of just planning on doing it the next time we maybe had a major update to make. But if that's not what we want to do, I can make those last wordsmithing changes.
well, there's always new stuff coming out of
Yeah.
DMTF, like FRU and file transfer,
Mm.
and those aren't reflected in this.
So I'm sorry, I was out on vacation last week and I've been swamped this week. I saw your chat. Your Slack the other day. Let me just run that by my boss. Are we still looking to find a an owner for this or?
Um, yeah, I given the participation rate, probably not. We'll probably just
Okay.
roll the hardware management. That doesn't mean updates don't.
Yeah.
We can continue to update it. We just do it as part of the bigger group. We
Okay.
probably wouldn't roll through polls as part of the meeting. Instead, we just do the latest version of the deck. I don't know. I need to talk it over with John and find out how the logistics would work.
Okay.
But right now, everybody's trying to make their specs in time for OCP, and so everything's just slammed.
Hmm.
Because your chance to get in front of the steering committee is September, and that means getting in front of the groups in August, and that's now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see John. Well, given this, where we are, I say let's call it till we, oh, here comes John. John, I was just getting ready to just give up. I take it we haven't heard back from the Google folks. You're on mute, Mr. Leon.
So I sent mail to Amber this morning to
Yeah,
figure
saw
out.
that.
Oh
Or not Amber, it was the Google folks, right?
no, I escalate to Amber.
Oh, okay.
So it's a matter of, is he still there at Google, and are they still progressing? So I don't know what to do at this point other than, if we don't hear back from Amber, that we just
So
roll this into um,
hardware
hardware
management.
management, right? And
So how
just
are the logistics of that work? How would we, because like in this meeting, a lot of times we do polls. We clearly wouldn't do that in hardware management. How would we roll future updates to the spec as part of hardware management?
it'd be difficult. We could make this ad hoc,
Yeah, I'm okay with just making it ad hoc, keeping the time slot and call it an author's meeting or whatever.
right? Right.
Because like FRU is coming through and file transfer is coming through and all those rest of those low level mappings are, so there's stuff to be updated.
Hmm.
PQC, SPDM requirements there. I mean,
Is that going to impact this spec?
yeah, should.
Oh, okay.
Because we just put in SPDM information that was missing for the first spec.
Hmm.
And this references, I think it's got firmware update and all the MCP bindings and all that kind of stuff. So,
Hmm. Okay. So why don't we can decide it and just propose it back to the project?
okay, sounds good.
Okay, and I'll tell you what I hear back from Amber,
All right,
because
perfect.
it seemed like we were right on the doorstep of getting this contribution.
I know, but it's been that way for a year,
Yeah, yeah. So
which I'd really like to see him contribute it.
right. Have you seen it in action at all?
No,
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. In that case, that's all that we have for this meeting then.
agreed.
All right.
Great, thanks.
Okay. Okay.
All
Bye,
right, thanks,
Jeff.
guys.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Hey, Jeff. Quick question, assuming you can hear me. Are there any particular documents you were discussing there with John that I want to start taking a look at for potential inclusion into this? Just what the discussion you guys were having, are there any particular specs or new specs or updates to specs I should be looking at proactively to see what we want to incorporate into AMC? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's the goal, right? Is to not have to, make sure it's an industry wide thing instead of just HPE specific. So, all right, I'll tie out with those guys. I'll see if they've updated that and those specs and start making sure that I'll keep my own personal copy of, I'll keep my own branch of this going so I can make sure everything's updated on the fly. All right. I'm sorry I didn't respond to your message. Your previous Slack message. I was out for a week and then I just got bogged down with stuff after coming back. So my apologies for that. And I know, right? It's not even the week off is nice, but it's not worth you. Sometimes you wonder if it's worth it or not. But you have to have the break. So yeah, exactly. I'm assuming you made it through the big rains, okay, in your area. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, didn't he? But did he? What was the story on him? He was not immediately impacted, right? Was he trying to help somebody or? Mm, hmm. Yeah. I'm just I mean I'm afraid some of those people will never be found again. That just they're under 15 feet of debris. Who knows? It's just terrible. Yeah. 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 Hmm. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. I'm glad you made it through. Okay. It sounds like you're right in the danger zone there. Okay. Mm, okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I know. And that's what, 24 hours? Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Physics and the fluid dynamics helps you. Yeah. Mm, really. Is it, yeah. Thank goodness. Wow. Seriously. Boy, I tell you what, insurance companies, they are experts at finding ways to not do it, not cover. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it. About how to deal with these guys. Sounds like it. Mm, mm, yeah. On their property and alive. That's, I guess, that's you got your life. You have your life. It's going to be a nightmare to deal with all the insurance stuff, but at least you're alive to do it. So, yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you said, you become an expert at all kinds of things you weren't planning on. So, uh, yeah, yeah. I never thought about it that way. Mm. Are you going to be an OCP in October? Okay. My guess is I'll be there too. So, John. Okay. Okay. Ah, okay. Excellent. Sounds like fun. Well, all right. Basically just check in, I guess, every right before this meeting, and if I guess just check in with you and John, and if we need to do an ad hoc, we call in, and if not, we don't. That's kind of the way we want to do it. Okay. Yep. Sounds good. All right. Thank you. Bye bye. What's this thing doing, man? I think what's out there. FBI and DOJ, the federal government, that it's loaded top to bottom with people who came down Trump, and it's sitting on evidence for 10 years that Donald Trump was engaged in conspiracy with Epstein to have sex with underage girls. That's what Arun wants me to believe. But instead of choosing to release all the evidence they had on Trump that he was having sex with, they chose to, one, concoct a completely bogus Russian collusion hoax, two, concoct a completely bogus classified documents hoax, three, literally change the law in New York so that dingbat psychopath, so that batshit crazy dingbat sue him for supposedly sexually molesting her in the changing room of Bloomingdale's in the 1980s. Take misdemeanor bookkeeping charges that were already past the statute of limitations and turned it into felony charges, trying to convict him on that. He's trying to get me to believe it. The Democrat Party went down that path instead of this path. Oh, by the way, James told me the guy who helped start the Russian Blue Post, his daughter works with the DOJ. His daughter was lead attorney or one of the lead attorneys on the Epstein case. Arun wants me to believe that they have dirt on Donald J. Trump. No, this is it.